Ready?
I'm suddenly incredibly nervous.
Andrew wanted you to start by explaining why you're doing this.
Because I've tried everything. I've confronted my husband about his mistress, and I have been dismissed. I've gone to the Queen. It's like facing a blank wall. And it finally dawned on me that unless I get my side of the story out there, people will never understand how it's really been for me. And I thought about moving abroad with the boys, but the Crown could take legal custody of any heirs to the throne, and I'd have the boys taken away from me. Which is what happened to my mother. And I couldn't survive that.
Charles famously replied, "Whatever in love means," when asked if he was in love with you. How did that make you feel?
Absolutely traumatized. My self-worth was cut in two. But I was too scared to ask him what he meant. And then it was too late.
From the outside, it was the fairy tale wedding. How did it feel on the inside?
Like a bad dream. Well, the night before the wedding, I was suddenly overwhelmed, and I sobbed my eyes out. And I ate everything inside. I was sick all over the place, which was a big sign that all was not well. I'm walking down the aisle. I was overwhelmed with love for my husband. And then I saw Camilla in her grey suit and her pillbox hat. And I just felt chilled to the bone.
How quickly did things start to go sour?
Well, I started to unravel at the honeymoon. And at night I was having these dreadful nightmares about Camilla. And when the Queen was there, I always felt second place. And Charles barely looked at me. I just felt like a fish out of water. I was so thin. My bones were just sticking out all over. When I talked to him about photographers hounding me, he talked about Camilla. I tried to be brave, make a speech in Welsh. I got no support. I just felt like a lamb to the slaughter.
Did you feel that your husband was committed to the marriage in the same way that you were?
Well, there was always the other one. From the word go. And I couldn't compete. And I'd overhear him on the phone to her. And he used a voice I'd never heard him use with me. Tender, caring, adoring. When I was pregnant with William, I threw myself down the stairs at Sandringham.